the book, Mr. Neville Afonso, respected Director of Agriculture, Mr. Sandeep Faldesai, Dean of the Goa College of Agriculture, Bob Suresh Kukolikar, Dr. Suresh Kukolikar, Mr. Chandrahas, the Managing Director of the Goa State Horticulture Corporation. I'm so delighted to see 4 ex-directors of agriculture here, starting with Bob Kakode, Bob Tendulkar, Bob Orlan Rodriguez, Bob Nelson Figueredo. This shows, and then my own colleague from ICR, Mr. Gaonkar, so many officers from the department, farmer friends, and well-wishers that have come for this book release function. It's truly an honor and pleasure. It only shows how much Neville is respected and liked by one and all. Let me say that this is truly a commendable achievement to write a book. You see, my experience in ICR, we write research papers as a researcher, and we look out for high impact factor journals. Now, if you see these high impact factor journals, even the author may not know after some time what he has written in them, because it is so technical, so much of statistics, which has sometimes no relevance in the field. But this book is, I was just browsing through some chapters, the introduction is minimum. Normally when you write a book chapter or a popular article, your introduction is India is the biggest, largest producer of fruits in the world. India is, Goa is producing this. This has no relevance or no meaning for the farmer. Come to the topic. And that's what I see in this book, with small nice figures wherever applicable. Really practical book. You see what's happening in Goa today. So much of Goa, one thing that has struck me, some newspapers have started referring to Goa, city of Goa. True, Goa is becoming a city. We are a state, but we are becoming a city. So much of rapid urbanization, building, construction, that we are being drifted away from agriculture. Our generation, next generation, may not know what agriculture is. Today with AI, WhatsApp, digital platforms, online, apps, this is all taking our children away from the land. Many of the children or the youth do not know where food is produced. So, as one of the speakers said, as Neville himself said, if a few families succeed in cultivating their land or cultivating something at home through this book, he has achieved a lot. I was just going through the chapters of the book. They are very nicely written. Container farming. Now, as we move vertically, in your balconies in your flats, you need to keep some containers, harvest vegetables from your flat, grow the vegetables at home, let the children see. These are all practical things. And Neville himself is a very, very practical person. When I was asked by Neville to, be a chief guest at this, I said, you should have someone else, not me. He said, no, we want you. Then I said, what am I going to say on Neville? So I browsed the net. Neville Alfonso. First thing that pops up, Neville Alfonso, former Director of Agriculture. His activity with millets. He himself leading a float, carnival float, such a brilliant idea to propagate the cultivation of millets in the country. This is a flagship mission under the Prime Minister. The UN and FAO had declared 2023 as the year of the millets. So under the food, nutrition, security of the country, this program was given a lot of priority. So a director himself leading his team with a float is something great, and it is on the internet. Any one of you open the internet, you will find it. Another topic I found very interesting was green gifting. So what is this green gifting? giving gifts. To the gift we got plants, giving a plant as a gift. And there are many more aspects that he has covered, from biodegradable products, from, the whole idea is about reducing the carbon footprint. The whole idea is about reducing the carbon footprint. You give a gift which is disposable, it creates global warming. So you give a plant. I sometimes give plants, and my favorite plant to gift is mango, but not Alfonso. I gift Ratna, which has Alfonso in it, as one of the parents. So it's such a beautiful mango, and whoever harvests these mangoes, they say, Falero, this is a Huisan and then I have to tell them, this is Ratna. A regular bearer, when we need regular bearers when you want to grow in your house compound. You don't have that luxury of alternate bearing. Now you have chemicals. All the speakers refer to chemicals. There is a chemical called paclobutazole. You can make an alternate bearer, regular bearer. Alfonso, if you go to Maharashtra, they do paclobutazole. That is, they put this in August in the soil. The tree, instead of skipping 1 year, bears every year. They double the fertilizer dose. These mangoes look nice. They come in nice. Inside, if you cut it, they are black. So chemical farming has its own implications. Again, spices, powdered spices. Turmeric, for example, is mixed with color, is mixed with bricks. Chili powder is mixed with some type of coloring agent. So if we can do this at home, and this book will help us and our children, our housewives, to go a long way with doing organic farming. I think I have said a lot, and thank you for this opportunity. I wish Neville all the best, and his family, his wife Janice, as one speaker, Chandra said, it's an agricultural family. I used to go sometimes to Kakoda farms, and his father was so polite and humble, He didn't know who I was. One day he came to know who I was. Hey, you are Falero. Come, sit here. He read one of my articles in Indian Coconut Journal. He had that journal on his table there in Madgaon, and then he used to show it to people, and every time I went, I used to get special attention. So it is an agricultural family, and this is another feather in the cap, right from the industry to Neville growing in the department from agriculture officer, assistant agriculture officer to the director, and having their own business outlet to this academic book. They have covered it all. So this will help us a lot. Thank you very much.
Romano Falero, ex-principal scientist ICR, Goan consultant, food and agriculture organization of the United Nations. Honorable guest Sandeep Faldesai, Director of Agriculture. Dr. Suresh Kunkolikar, Dean of Goa College of Agriculture. Chandras Desai, Managing Director of Goa State Horticulture Corporation. Distinguished invitees, friends and well-wishers. Good evening to all of you. At the outset, I express my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for being present today and making this occasion a truly special. Your presence means a great deal to me and add immense value to the release of my book, Grow at Home. Today is not just the release of my book, it is the sharing of a journey that has grown slowly, patiently, and purposefully over several decades. The inspiration for Grow at Home came not from one particular experience, but from countless interactions with farmers, home gardeners, senior citizens, and families during my more than 3 decades of services in the Department of Agriculture, Government of Goa. Very often, people would ask simple but important questions like how to grow safe vegetables at home, why does my mango tree not flower, my coconut tree is oozing, and what to do. I was asked this type of questions during my field visits in my office, at agri input shops, at exhibitions, Krishi Melas, and even during my morning walks, I realized that while the information was available, simple, practical guidance tailored to our local condition was still missing.